So as you all know, I bought this gaming laptop to do all the renderings and stuff in After Effects, and it has this graphics card that blows out really hot air at the back onto the cat. I think she likes it. I'm not sure. It's the morning of the general rehearsal. I'm doing what I hate the most. I'm checking my sequence. This is when you take all your notes and you put all the rendered films in sequence and watch them on the big screen and check if everything is okay. And you have to do this. It's important. And then you repeat the same thing, but with a timeline and the guys who run the video, and check every single cue if it's okay. I know it's a drag, but still, please do it, because you don't want to mess up the show because you didn't watch the cues before you went into the general. And meanwhile, you eat the breakfast that your operator brought you, because that's what good operators do. They bring breakfast for their video artists. Also, very, 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 very sweet German specialty with many things in it. I'm gonna post the recipe below if I find one. Okay, although I don't like that particular software so much right now, we're working with it because it's the only thing that really runs on a server base reliably. But for mapping, Pandora's box, your stuff it's ludicrous. Make a mask warper, please. Create a mask warper, because this is... I don't like this middle line thing where you pull only the middle points and then you crush everything to the sides, and then when you have straight lines there, all of a sudden they start to bend around and stuff. Please, change that. Call me. Give me a call. Let's talk. Okay, we're setting up the mapping for a show, but let me briefly talk about focusing. So you see those pixels here? You see the pixels on my mask? You don't want these pixel edges. So whenever you focus, quick tip here, just defocus a little bit, because in text and stuff, on the distance into the audience, nobody will notice a little defocusing, but all those pixels here will paint a strange pattern onto your faces, and then the press comes in, takes photos, and it looks like crap. You don't want that. So there's a fine line between too sharp, too focused, and blurry. Yeah, as you can see, this is the new paint, by the way. Look at the other video. Have a look at the other video to see how you apply those paints. Actually, you don't. And a little tip for the mappers around you. If you're mapping on something that will change frequently in a theater, for example, make a little mask that has a thin line that needs to be on the material, just like this one. So when you have to remap because the technicians were taking it away and putting it back again, you have something that fits. So make outlines for everything, make marks on the things that can't move, like the walls, and make marks on the things that will move, like these walls that will be lifted up and down and frequently be set up and stroke again and set up. You know what I mean. Thin lines, not more than 3 pixels is max. Actually 2 pixels is best. Then you can still see it, but it's not so imprecise.